Following video is the initial inspection of a Johnson Viking II. This unit just arrived. It's going to be refurbished and resold to a ham radio operator. It's a really good looking Viking II. I've got the top popped so we can take a look inside. But the outside cabinet looks perfect. There's no dents, no drilled holes, no mods. So taking a look at that power cord, it would not be safe to apply power to this unit. Here is the insides of the Viking II. Looks nice and clean. This is not a factory built unit, but it sure does look like whoever did it knew what they were doing. Alright, next I'll take out the million screws and get the bottom cover off and see what's inside. Here we go. Let's take a look under the bottom panel of that Viking II. Looks pretty darn good. Got some new caps here. Old one there. Everything looks original. I don't see any signs of butchering at all. This is going to be a great Viking II. I've installed new filter caps for the negative bias and the 300 volt line. Now I have 2 meters set up, and I'm going to bring up the Viking slowly on a variac, watching the current. We'll see if we get voltage on these meters. So this one is negative voltage, and this is a 300 volt line. I'm up to about 80 volts. There's 100 volts applied. We'll just leave her there. So you can see my 300 volts coming up. Here's my negative voltage. I'm not going to apply plate voltage at this time. But the good thing is the Viking II is coming to life. Filament circuit's working, and the power supplies are working. I need to verify the high voltage, but we'll do that at a later time.